Okay, so just a follow-on to the last video. The last video was titled Understanding Business Value. What we actually did was change it to Understanding Perceived Value. And what we did in the last video was talk about a local boozer called the Duck's Arse. Okay, and what we did is we compared the Duck's Arse to the market leader in the city of Sheffield, which is actually called the Common Room. So what we're going to do now to talk about perceived value, or more importantly, how to increase your business value, is translate this into boiler talk. Okay, so the Duck's Arse, forgive me if there's somebody out there called JS Plumbing and Heating. Honestly, I've just made it up. I had to come up with a plumbing and heating because I know that there's a lot of sole traders that go by that name, and there's nothing wrong with that, but you may want to consider changing it at some point. If you're happy, you're happy, leave it as it is. But if you're not happy with what you're doing, consider changing to something else. So JS Plumbing and Heating, they sell a boiler, brand X. It doesn't matter what that brand is, right? But they're selling it cheap as chips. They're selling it for 1,500 quid, right? The Common Room, or in this video, when we're talking about boilers, the company that we've just made up is called Profitshire Boiler Inc. Yada, yada, yada. Now they're selling exactly the same boiler. Remember how we were talking about pints of Heineken in the last video, where the Duck's Arse was selling a pint of Heineken for £3, where the Common Room was selling the same pint of Heineken for £5.50, and the Common Room was way more profitable. So Profitshire Boiler Inc. is selling the exact same boiler as JS Plumbing and Heating back there, but they're selling the same boiler for 2,400 quid. So let's look a little closer to why is Profitshire got more customers than what it needs, and they can afford to charge that amount of money. Okay, it comes to JS Plumbing and Heating, right? They have no customer reviews. Profitshire have a great reputation. They've got hundreds of online reviews. Okay, JS Plumbing and Heating have no systems in their business, whereas Profitshire Boiler Inc. have systems and roles for their team. Important this, they have systems and they have roles. Whereas JS Plumbing and Heating, they have an overworked team. It's only a small team and the team is overworked. They've got too much going on. Whereas Profitshire Boiler, they've got a good team. The team, everybody knows what they need to do in order to get the day to finish correctly, to meet their targets at the end of the week, the end of the month, the end of the quarter. Right. JS Plumbing and Heating, they have poor communication within the team, and they have, more importantly, they've got poor communication with their customers. Okay, whereas Profitshire Boiler, their communication, it all works. You know, it's an established business. They've tried, tested, found out what doesn't work, and more importantly, they communicate back to their customers exactly what's happening when it needs to happen. Right, JS Plumbing and Heating, although they have an overworked team, 1 person, 2 person, 3 person, 4 person, however many people, they're all overworked, they still feel as though they need more customers. Crackers, okay? Whereas Profitshire Boiler Inc. are oversubscribed. They don't need more customers. They get to pick and choose the type of customer that they want to serve, and more importantly, the customer they want to serve and the way they want to serve them. Okay, they don't need more customers. They feel as though they need more customers, and the reason why JS Plumbing and Heating feel as though they need more customers is they don't have a marketing strategy. Okay, Profitshire Boilers, they have a marketing strategy, right? So marketing strategy is super important for your business. All the more established businesses will have that. We are going to be doing a training day on marketing strategy around about the start of February, so keep a lookout in this group for posts about that. Back to the video, plug. So JS Plumbing and Heating, what happens with a lot of typical tradespeople, they compete on price, okay? Yes, there's a lot more that's going to it, but they're frightened. A typical tradesperson is frightened of putting the price up because they feel as though if they put their price up, they're going to lose customers. Whereas an established company, Profit Shire Boilers that have been running for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, they know that the customers are going to come because they've got a marketing strategy. They know who their target customer is, they know what their most profitable product is, and they've created a brand. And by creating a brand, they're attracting the right customers. So in a nutshell, for 2,400 quid for the same boiler, they are giving more value. Right, I'm just going to take a little sip of water. How many minutes are we on, Rob?
6 minutes, just over.
So, might have seen this little matrix before. In the top left hand side we have the cowboys, okay? Bottom left we have a typical tradesperson. Bottom right we have the busy fool. The busy fool is creating added value. He's trying to give a lot more, but he's just busy, okay, because he's giving a lot more. Whereas the market leader is giving more value, but they're charging more money, and because they are charging more money, they can afford to give more value for a sustained period of time. So, Rob's just waving at me. Okay, added value. So what is added value? It's basically just giving something else that the customer is not expecting. Okay, they're not expecting it. You're giving them something that proves to them the reason why you are the market leader. So here is my version 2. Version 1 wasn't the best. Version 2 is still not the best. We will do a version 3 in 6 months time or so, and in there is basically a quote book that helps me walk into a customer's house and talk them through my procedure on how I want to talk whilst in the house, get all the information I need, and leave them with all the information that I've already talked about. Okay, this is what I've just talked about, this is what I'm leaving you with. So it's added value, and it basically puts me so much higher than my competition. Costs £1.53 a copy, naffle. Okay, did take some time to create the content, but actual production of it is nothing. So it's added value, and if that increases my day rate by £100-200 a day times how many days in the year that you do it, it's worth doing. It's strategy. Okay, so back over here, the market leader. There's only going to be one common room. Let's get rid of common room for the sake of drawing a picture. Okay, there's only one common room in my city. There's only one profitable boiler Inc. company. If you're talking nationally, it would be British Gas. Okay, British Gas are the top dogs, but they have a couple of companies underneath them, and then they have 4 companies underneath them and 8 companies beneath them, and it just goes on. But in our local area, it's my alarm for time management. Okay, in my local area, there's only one top dog. Then there's 2 people below that, and then there's 8 people, and then we go all the way down to the bottom of the period, where there's just going to be lots and lots of local tradesmen competing exactly the same. That they're offering the same boiler over here, but they've not got the reviews, they've not got the systems, they've got a small, overworked team, poor communication. The marketing, the website, everything is not really developed, so they're competing with everybody else, and therefore the customer, coming back to your customer's perceived value of this company is, well, you know, why am I going to go with you? Why? You know, I could go with them and save myself £100. I could go with them, pay an extra £100, but get it fitted a couple of days quicker. You need to start stepping up this ladder. The higher up this ladder you can step, the more added value you can give, the more profitable it will be, as long as you can keep your overheads. Increase your overheads, you charge more, and you don't get paid as much money. Okay, so Rob, have I covered everything on the video?
Yes, in 10 minutes.
In 10 minutes, is that a 10-minute video?
One more to go.
One more video.
1 minute.
We got 9 minutes. So I just want to round this up. You know, the idea of the video was understanding your business value, your perceived value. How do you increase? How much you can charge by the hour? How much can you charge by the day? It all comes back to strategy. You need to attract. You need to understand and attract customers whose opinion of your products, okay, they need to understand that they want to pay more money for this product. And how are you going to do that? You're going to do that with an awesome marketing strategy. So there you go. There's me on the follow-up traditional Tuesday. Hope that's been informative. Drop some comments down below, and also keep an eye out for that post that we are going to be doing, that shows that we're going to be doing this training day, February 2019. Marketing.